What's up, Jays? Hope you all are having a fantastic day so far. I'm Taylor Anderson.
And I'm Claire Hamilton, and we are so excited to be here.
Today we have a great show for you, starting off with our top story on the Olympics, then some super important announcements. After that, heading over to Allie for some esports info, and then finishing off with our famous sports report from Thomas and John.
This, Jays, is KLHS.
Can you believe the Olympics were supposed to happen last year?
No, I can't. I was so excited for them, too.
I was too, and I really hope they happen this year.
Me too, but the main question is, will they or won't they? That's the big question still surrounding the 2020 Tokyo Olympics last week. A reporter alleged that the Japanese officials are coming to terms with the possible cancellation.
But the IOC and the head of International Sporting Organization have denied this. Still, the Olympic and Paralympic organizers have a ton of prep work to do before welcoming over 15,000 international athletes.
So they're releasing a playbook next week just to let the world know exactly what they plan to do.
And if it all goes south, Florida is ready to step in and save the day. Wish we were kidding.
Well, let's head over to Taylor to hear more about the Olympics.
What's up, KLHS? I'm with Rachel Homily and asking her about the future Olympics. So being one of our top athletes for pole vault, are you currently training to be in the future Olympics?
That has always been my dream. I've always wanted to go to the Olympics one day. It'll probably be a while until I get there, but definitely doing my best to train hard and work hard and get to those high levels.
Yes, and the Olympics haven't been canceled since 1944 due to the World War II, and what do you think it would mean if it was canceled again?
I think that would be really sad. I actually have some pole vault friends that are training for the Olympics right now, and I know that they've been working so hard to get there, so that would really suck if that would be canceled again.
Thank you for your time. This has been Taylor Coonrod signing off.
Thank you so much, Taylor. And now from announcements. There's not too many, so bear with us. For students interested in EDGE, applications are due February 1st. Visit the EDGE enrollment page for more information. It is a global micro school for students from 9th to 12th grade.
The LPS Diversity Festival Virtual Edition is this week, so please go to the link below, or you can find it on the website on Liberty Public Schools.
The College Board is hosting their first ever series of virtual college fairs called Big Future Days. We encourage sophomores and juniors to sign up for a chance to connect directly with college admissions, representatives, and current college students.
It is a great chance to explore colleges in a way that it's not overwhelming, and ask questions about topics you want to learn about and take actions on key college planning steps. And as a senior, I definitely recommend it, so I really hope you guys all take advantage of it.
Yeah, as a sophomore, I definitely think I'm going to, and I hope you guys join me in that.
And registration is also available for the link below, and students can attend any event they want to and more than one. And you can visit the link at cb.org/bigfuturesday.
Both of these events sound so exciting, but even more exciting, the class of 2021 will launch next week, like the celebration. February 1st is Senior Spotlight and will begin on Twitter and KLHS. Students who wish to complete this survey down below will be featured.
February 3rd is Hot Chocolate Social and Senior Banner Unveiling. This is happening from 4 to 6 p.m. at LHS.
February 25th through 27th is Senior Sign Distribution at LHS. Volunteers are needed.
April 17th is the Senior Parade. Show support for this year's graduating class by visiting our fan shop. T-shirts and sweatshirts will be available, as well as personalization if you choose.
There's even more fun events to come, so be sure to check your email, seniors. If you're interested in helping out with any of these school-sponsored events, please contact the school. And I'm very happy we get to have these opportunities to celebrate you and your friends, Taylor.
Well, thank you very much for having these. I'm super excited about all these, and it's going to be such a great time.
Definitely. So moving on from that, Clay County Health Department will be at LHS February 9th providing a no-cost to parents vaccine clinic or students that are 16 or older. They'll be administering a required second vaccine, the MCV4, that students must have before starting their senior year. Also, influenza, meningitis B, HPV vaccines will also be available.
And to wrap up announcements, Jostin plans to be at Liberty High School on Monday, February 8th, and Tuesday, February 9th during the lunch periods to take class ring orders. Sophomores, please be sure to bring your $60 deposit at that time, and family ordering time will be Wednesday, February 10th from 4 to 6 p.m. And now that we're done with all of those, I would love to say I am in love with the view.
I am too. I wish I had more classes there.
Well, I'm in esports room for leadership, and I have to say the gaming chairs are definitely one of my favorite things.
Yeah, they look pretty cool. Let's head over to Allie Collier to hear more about esports.
Esports season is just around the corner, and the head sponsor, Mr. Loomis, is here to give more information.
We have been going back, watching the old stuff that we've done, kind of brainstorming as a team what type of champions we want to play, what sort of compositions we want our team to look like. Are we going for this play style or that play style? So a lot of meta work, as we call it, just, thinking about what we're going to do, thinking about the game plan, and then obviously practicing that as we can. Tryouts are interesting because you only have 5 positions, but more than 5 people that want to play, and you have subs at the same time. So we actually have a substitute role. So currently what we're doing is we're getting everybody into games, having them kind of play their specific roles, and then me and Mr. Wheeler, the head coach, are going back, watching some of those videos and just seeing how they play as a team, how they play individually, things like that. And then from there, we will of course choose the best like any other sports team. If that doesn't happen, we easily get a top 10 performance. But the goal is always number 1.
Esports is always looking for members, so if you would like to join, you can email Mr. Loomis. For KLHS, my name is Allie Collier, signing off.
Thank you, Allie. While we're on the topic of sports, let's head over to the one and only Thomas and John Sports Show.
Thank you, guys. You know the drill. John Alvey with Thomas Hand bringing you another sports report. And once again, we'll start off with men's basketball as they got the win on Tuesday night over the Blue Springs Wildcats. And Thomas, it was a really up and down game. A lot of offense, a lot of scoring back and forth. I think it was probably our most entertaining game yet. What'd you see in that impressive win where they kind of slipped away at the end?
Really, Kellen Goodwin just decided to turn it on that night. And then as well as Javion Byers, he had 25 on the game. But it was back and forth, pretty much the whole game until the fourth quarter. And then the Jays finally started to pull away in the final 3 minutes. Blue Springs looked like they had it in the bag in the third quarter for a second, but Blue Jays fought back and they got the win.
Yep, and a big win for them. One big contributor there was Kellen Goodwin. He put up 14 points. He hasn't really had a big game yet this year besides Bass or Linwood earlier, so a great breakout performance for him. Now moving to Friday, the girls basketball game against Liberty North has been postponed, so that will not be played tomorrow night, but the men's basketball game will go on as scheduled. So Liberty trying to build off their momentum in this rivalry matchup. Thomas, Liberty North hasn't exactly been super impressive this year. Liberty definitely the bigger team in this matchup. So what do you think Liberty North can do to try to make this an interesting rivalry?
Liberty North really just has to stop the perimeter game of the Jays. The way that they were shooting against Blue Springs, I really don't think there's a way that you can stop this team from shooting the basketball, but they just have to try and play some great defense, and they also have to score along with Liberty as well.
Yeah, and I think Liberty definitely has the advantage here. That will do it for us today. Now back to the front.
Thank you, guys. Now please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. From KLHS, this has been Thomas Hand, John Alvey, Taylor Coonrod, Allie Collier, and the rest of our amazing production crew. I'm Taylor Anderson.
And I'm Claire Hamilton. Have an absolutely thrilling Thursday, and be sure to stay your distance and do your part so we can see you next week.